Hello, it's Sunday, I'm Oliver, and this week's topic is how to survive high school, and it's not advice week. The school system in Denmark is different from the American and English and just different from other countries, of course. So we will call high school gymnasium here in Denmark, and it lasts 3 years, and you start when you're about 15. I started when I was 17. It's different from people. It's about that. And I just think that high school in Denmark is very different from other high schools in the world because we don't really accept mocking, and there's bullying. No one is beaten up, as far as I know. No, it's something very different in high school in Denmark. It's mostly about school and drinking and parties. So of course there is a social pressure to be cool and all that, but again we don't beat each other up. It's not very common. I have no advice on how to survive high school as a transgender person because I didn't realize I was transgender when I went to high school. I realized I was transgender a month before I graduated. So I survived high school by being in a lot of different projects from everything. I was president of the Red Cross Club. I was president of the Amnesty Youth Club. I participated in a cultural youngster group who arranged concerts and comedy at a local theater. And I played a lot of theater, everything I could. I had drama classes, and I even set up my own musical with 35 other young people. And I was an instructor and an actor in it, and it was a huge project. And I did all sorts, everything you could find. We had like student committee and the party committee, and just everything you could do in the school. I was in it. Because I thought school was really boring, so I got through high school by doing a lot of fun things, but it took a lot of time, so my grades weren't the best, and that sucks pretty much. Because I was so engaged in all these projects and things, I had multiple colored hair. I had pink hair, orange hair, rainbow hair. I had all sorts of things. People knew me. Everybody on the school knew me. We were like, what, 300 students? And everybody knew who I was. That really made that, yeah, I was bullied, I was mocked, and I was called a player, and I was called a lot of mean things behind my back, and I was even bullied online on my blog, on Facebook, and people were really mean to me sometimes, but I remembered to have a close-knit group of friends who were always there to support me, and they protected me and they supported me. And when I was feeling down that people were saying mean things about me, my friends would say, well, they are not right, I know you better than they do, and they are wrong. And that helped me a lot. So my first advice on how to survive high school is being in a lot of projects that you find fun. I find acting and theatre fun and helping people, so I was in that. But yours just like chess committee and I don't know, political groups. Do that if you find that fun. Second is to have a close group of friends who will always support you and always be there for you and protect you no matter what. That's really important too. If you're bullied or mocked or anything by other people, just remember that haters gotta hate. Really, if they think you are a bad person and you well, all in all, they're just jealous of you because you're cool. So if other people don't like you, then fuck them and don't believe what they say about you. Haters gotta hate, and just listen to your friends, listen to your heart. You probably know what's best for you, and you probably know when you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing. To sum it up, friends, social things you do, you find fun, and haters gotta hate, basically. Transgender in my high school, I, as I said earlier, found out when I was a month before I graduated. But I imagine if I had come out as a transgender person in high school, people would have thought it was weird, and maybe they would ask me a lot about what it means being a transgender person. But I just went to a school where they were really accepting, and I was out as gay, as a lesbian, and people accepted it totally. They actually just used me as an LGBT book. So if they had any questions about how it is to be gay, they would come to me. And I imagine if I had come out as a transgender person, I would have to answer a lot of questions, not mean questions, but just questions from people. And it would have been really difficult for my teachers, my friends in school to get used to my new name. So I'm just happy that I realized I was transgendered when I graduated, because then I could start at a new school as Oliver and not worry much about it, the past. And see you next Sunday.